right, boys. One quick announcement from me. Thanks for holding it down yesterday morning. By the way, unsupervised. You guys crushed it.
What exactly were you doing yesterday morning?
I was busy winning my fourth game in a row in the faculty league. I got a winning ingredient. I don't know. I'm kind of like the Dennis Rodman of the league, where I just kind of go to teams that make them better. I just do whatever it takes. Much more well behaved though. Much more well behaved than Dennis. I don't have the same off the court issues as Dennis. But a quick announcement, quick shout out. You guys actually shouted her out yesterday, but it just feels like it's homework for me. I've been looking forward to this all season. But Mrs. Vasio, sorry I missed the podcast yesterday. I've been a super fan of you and Olivia for a long time. So I just wanted to deliver that shout out to you, even though it's a boys volleyball podcast. And take care of business in the regional tonight. I think they got Geneva, right?
Yes, sir.
Geneva at Geneva. All right, so it'll be a hostile environment, but the Vasios family will pull this out. I'm very confident. Very confident.
Right.
All right, I'm going to be in and out, but the true stars of the show are here. Volleyball. I'll let you guys take it from here.
All right. Well, thank you for the intro, Mr. Brennan. Today we have with us our Varsity Boys Volleyball Squad. Will you go and just introduce all yourselves? Ben, you want to start?
Yeah, I'm Ben Berkeley. I'm Dylan Feely.
I'm Daniel Blasov.
And what do you play in volleyball? Like, what position? What do you like to do?
I play libero and a bit of outside. I play center.
And I play outside.
Okay, to start off, my favorite question. Describe volleyball.
In 5 to 10 words.
Yeah, in 5.
Just
like,
give a
how
brief
would you
overview of the sport.
Yeah, how would you
If you
describe
were explaining volleyball to someone who's never heard of this sport before, what would you say?
Don't let the ball touch the ground. Yeah, don't let the ball touch the ground.
What?
Hot potato.
Hot potato. Just
Hey.
hectic. Don't let the ball touch the ground.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. It's like intense, keep up the balloon.
Fair
I
enough.
like it.
That
Yeah.
was 5 to 10 words,
I'm
too.
convinced.
Tell us a little bit about your season, just how it's been going lately.
It's been a lot of ups and downs. We started off pretty slow. I think we started 1 to 5, but we battled back a bit. I think we're now 14 and 18, just under 500.
14 and 18.
But it's just been a lot of back and forth. Fought a lot of adversity, but it's been a lot of fun.
I think you said starting off with like 1 and 5, but we've had like the hardest schedule that any team has had, I think, this season, playing against like 5 plus top 10, top 20 teams in the state, and nobody else has done that. So we're still putting up fights.
I feel like that's kind of been the story for a lot of South teams this year.
But in tough
For some odd reason, all of us have like the hardest schedules in the state.
We ain't scared of nobody. Strength of schedule, baby.
Yeah, we're gonna
We're
play.
gonna fight.
We don't need that.
But
Right.
I don't think that helped us during sure, beginning of the season might not have helped us a lot, but just the fact that we're Shar put us in a position to be able to battle against these teams and actually know that hey, we can actually win against these teams. One of our first big wins was against Sandburg, and they're a pretty decent school, and we were able to take a set and then even take the third set with them was just insane.
Yeah, that was a crazy battle. I mean, we've competed with we beat a team like St. Ignatius sitting in the top of their sectional 20 and 5. Then we've also not shown up to some games. So, but we overall it's been good, but we've just we got to put games away now that playoffs are coming up.
Better than last year, right?
A lot better.
We
than
don't talk
last
about
year.
last year.
Last year's a year to forget.
New year, new me.
Yeah.
So I had Trier for econ last year. How does he compare as a coach to a teacher? Because I don't know.
Have any of you had him in the class?
Yeah,
All I know is
this
Mr.
semester,
Trier,
first
not
semester.
Coach Trier.
Yeah. No, Adam first semester. His teaching method is definitely a lot different than his coaching method, and I definitely prefer his coaching method. It's a lot more a little more uptight, and he expects more from you, but because you know that you can do it, and he just wants you to actually show that you can.
Sam, you could learn a thing or two from that. Mr. Volleyball recruit.
No.
Oh, Sam.
I know in econ I was getting asked, "Oh, you play spring sport?" But I never never came over. Sorry, guys.
Gosh, could have been one of the
Part
of the boys.
Yes.
But yeah, it is pretty different, his teaching and his coaching. I feel like his coaching is more like not necessarily laid back, but like he won't be on you 24/7 unless you're doing something wrong. And I think that's good. Like he'll coach you in like a way that I think fits the person, which I think is really like effective and helpful.
What has been your favorite Tiger volleyball memory? This year, the past couple years, it could even be club. Just what's your favorite volleyball memory?
I think for me personally, it might have been last night. Last night was pretty fun. We had our senior night, so all our seniors were starting, and we were playing Glenbard North, who won conference this year, and they were undefeated in conference. So the senior, we were down I think 10-1 at the start, and then we came back, beat them 27-25 in the first set, and then beat them 25-23 in the second set with all seniors the whole time. So
Yeah.
it was
All of
it
our
was pretty
seniors,
cool.
I think we were down 14-4.
It was we
At
were
one
down
point.
pretty we were down pretty bad, but we fought back pretty hard.
Yeah.
And it was cool to see. It was fun.
That's a huge lead that
Yeah.
the team could have.
Actually, like I was discussing with Schreier after the game, and we had a particular practice where he like really worked us, and he said that he definitely think that it helped a lot of the other guys because like a lot of the other guys they like haven't really seen the court, maybe like once or twice here and there, like towards the end of a set, but they never really had like a full game of experience, and I definitely think it helped them to like actually like appreciate like why they're there and like what they're helping.
And shout out to them. They all came out
Yeah.
ready and firing. So
They did pretty well.
Yeah. No, speaking of that, like who have been some like key players for you guys this season? I know you have a couple college commits. Dylan, one of
Yeah,
them.
thank you.
Congrats on that, by the way.
thank you.
Yeah, obviously these two boys are captains. Joey Coley, he's been a dog for us all year,
Yeah.
getting everything up. Amar Berzovic's been a beast.
Evan Hutchins.
Evan Hutchins has been good. Shea Smith, Owen Ellison. Shout out Quinn Hardy, our little freshman prodigy. Merge. I was in Merge. Yeah, then we have our freshman Merge, Prudersurden. I think it's how you say his last name.
I think.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Yeah.
he's been awesome for us. A freshman. I mean, it's crazy. But he's been really good. So, fun boys.
Leaving the program in good hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Bright future.
passing the crown.
And next year there's a good group of boys. Plus, there will definitely be a couple people moving up as well from JV. Some key people like Kane, Elpidius.
Elpidius,
Yeah, Will Fitzpatrick,
Well,
Yeah.
Trevor.
John.
Oh, yeah, Trevor, John.
Yeah, we've got
They're
some
like-
good boys.
Yeah, they have decent talent. It should be exciting to come back next year and see how they do.
For sure.
So, what does the future look like for you? Or like when does playoffs start? And then that goes if you go far enough, that goes past graduation, right?
Yeah.
We do that in the summer.
Yeah, so all we know right now is our first game is against Glenbard South, Monday, 5:30 at St. Francis. And then, assuming we win that, we would be playing Wednesday, I think same time and
That was
place.
Tuesday.
Is it Tuesday?
Yeah, Wednesday
Oh.
skip because there's all the schools have an awards night, I think.
Oh, God, okay. So then that Tuesday, we'd be playing again, 5:30 at St. Francis.
In
at,
Still Central.
against Hinsdale
Against
Central.
Hinsdale Central.
Yeah.
So yeah, show up.
Yeah.
Ready.
Bob out, come support the boys.
I mean, yeah. What else? All the other sports are over basically
Exactly.
at this point.
Yeah, you guys got nothing going on. Classes are done.
It's
Ready.
Yeah.
Watch them make a run to state, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
Your boys volleyball team.
Yes, sir.
Don't sleep.
Yeah. Don't sleep. We are not last year's team.
Yeah.
We are not.
Cinderella story.
Thank goodness for that.
Thank goodness.
Do you guys want to tell us a little bit about how you got into volleyball? Because I know like the middle schools they don't have guys volleyball programs. So how did that start for you guys?
I think I started. Actually in 5th grade. Or even before that, my older sister Bridget started playing volleyball, and she played in middle school, and kind of some club, and I would go to all of her tournaments and watch, and I just thought that was really interesting. I've been playing like every sport I think you can name. And I tried that out, and I really enjoyed it. My mom put me in a club in 5th grade, and made a lot of friends there. Had a good time there, and I just kept going.
Yeah, I have a similar experience where, I guess, yeah, like 1st through 5th grade, kind of play like every sport, basketball, soccer, all that. And then when my brother started playing for South, when they won nationals, they got first like in the country basically on their team, and they went to college. Just like watching him play and watching his team like dynamic was just like really cool to see, and like I wanted like something like that. So
And I mean, I just played. My story's a lot less interesting than those, but I just played a park district when I was like younger. Actually, never lost a park district game. I'm part of that team.
Yes, sir.
Shout out like Matthew Allman, Tyler Fawcett, Colin Scudder. Never lost a game. But then middle school, like I just kept playing park district, and then when we were here, I just like wanted another sport. So I was like, oh, I'll play volleyball.
Daniel, you were speaking on like team dynamic. How would you guys describe your team dynamic this year? How is your team off the court more as opposed to on the court?
I played off the court. I know it's kind of cliche, but like we're just one family. Like we don't
Yeah.
see each other as like less or more. We're all equal.
Yeah, no, we all love each other for sure. It's a lot better. It's a lot different dynamic than last year, but I think it's. I think we're all pretty close. Like we can all joke around with each other, have fun, but then we'll still get after it. Like get on each other.
Yeah.
If someone's not doing something, but it's not like a disrespectful like oh do this do that. It's like a we need you for the team kind of thing. So
Dylan, I got a question for you. I see that you're wearing that sweatshirt right there.
I am.
Where does the word spry come from? I've asked Darby this before. How does SPVB turn into spry?
Honestly, I'm not too sure too. I just know the iconic phrase "spry or die," and that's kind of I think how it based off of "spry or die," and I guess that's it. I don't know.
So you don't even know.
I don't even know.
Is it like an acronym or
yeah,
something?
it means sports performance volleyball.
But where does
But not
spry
the
come
art.
from?
Yeah, how do you get spry?
Whoa.
I know the SPVB stands for it, but why do they call
I'm
it
not sure.
spry?
They just do.
Darby's got to go into our archives way back when.
I feel like I've asked Darby this before.
When we had recent Derby on,
Did she give us an answer? I can't remember.
I don't think they knew where.
That's so weird.
Me and
That
her will
makes me
find
mad.
out. Don't worry. We'll come back with an answer.
All right, good.
Jeez.
Good.
Spry, if you're watching this,
Sports
let
performance.
Darby,
Yeah.
let
Step
Darby
up
and
your game,
Dylan
dude.
know
You need an
what it
answer.
means.
We're going in the history books.
Yeah, actually, I have my fair share of experiences over at the Great Lakes Volleyball Center where
You
Spry
have?
practices.
Really?
Yeah, first round for Senior Assassin, I actually had Darby Harris.
Oh.
And I waited in the parking lot twice and got her 0 times. Except-
Well,
wait,
you got
okay.
her 0 times at
I got her 0 times in Spry. Yeah, I got her different time. That's a whole different story.
Yeah.
I still feel kind of bad about that. Shout out Darby Harris. I'm sorry. That was pretty low by me.
Imagine getting someone in the first round.
Yeah, Dylan had
Yeah.
me first round.
Showed
Showed
up
up
to
at
his
my
house
house
once.
once.
Apparently, that's the first time he wore goggles out, of course. And then I think I went to his house on like a Friday after school, right after school.
I went to the library that day.
We
and
went
he
to
was-
a library on a Friday afternoon
No.
after school.
Actually, yeah, do we know what's going on with Assassin?
I-
Quick
Oh, yeah,
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
just Ethan Phillips and Rosie
Yeah.
Stone, from
Really?
what I've been told. Yeah, I think.
I think they'll just end up splitting it then. Most
I
likely.
think they
That's the
probably will.
wildest team I've ever.
Come on.
You can ask me who I think was
Nobody-
going to win.
nobody-
It was never going to be either of those.
No, I think they're like the perfect candidates to win. Actually,
Probably Ethan.
they're like not like when I think of like who's gonna go super hard. Like, I think Ethan Phillips would have popped into my head. Maybe not Rosie, but I could have pictured Ethan. I think.
I feel bad for Eddie Perlman because he
Oh,
had
man.
me, and I think I spent more time getting him out than actually getting Sam out.
Yeah.
I feel like he was like the perfect guy to go all in, and I think came to tried to get me 3 times on the first day.
Jeez.
So kind of feel bad for getting him out because I feel like he could have had a chance of winning.
Untouchable Dylan Feely.
Yeah, the post game
Untouchable.
Chipotle run.
I dodged a bullet literally. So
Yeah, no, literally, we were walking in Chipotle after a game. Eddie tried to get Dylan in the parking lot after a game. Then we go to Chipotle. Eddie follows us to Chipotle.
You serious?
Gets in to Chipotle before Dylan, and then he's like laying down on that bench in the Chipotle.
The Chipotle. bench.
Springs up, Dylan ducks, throws the goggles on, and
the thing is, I was
Stay
walking
dry.
in with my goggles on, like ready, and I walk in. I don't see him at all. So I walk in, close the door. I take him off. I walk around that curve, and I think it's Elpidius and Owen Ellison. They're yelling at me to put it back on. I turn to my left to see Eddie spring up and try to shoot me. And I duck under one of his shots, put my goggles back on, and then I start yelling like I got him on.
Anybody get footage of this? Come
Yeah,
on
that's
now.
like
This is-
awesome.
yeah, put this in
I
a
wish.
movie.
The
Come
It was-
Chipotle
felt like a-
security cameras.
oh man, we need to ask Chipotle.
Sure, you could find them.
Yeah,
Hey, Chipotle corporate, if you're watching this,
we're showing out everybody
I'm
today.
sure we
you're
got a lot of
watching.
Chipotle viewers here. Yeah. Well, so we're running low on time. Do you guys have anything else you want to say about the volleyball program, your season? Anything you need to get off your chest?
I don't think so. Just
5:30 St. Francis.
Yeah.
Be there.
5:30.
Come
Monday,
out.
Monday afternoon.
support the gentleman.
And
St.
you guys are
Francis is
playing
not
Glenbard South, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Glenbard South, yeah.
The Raiders.
What's their team looking like this year? Do you know?
They're a hard team to understand because they're just over 500, but they lost to Wheaton North. They beat Glenbard North. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
um,
And we're seated higher. So.
and we're seated higher with a worse record. But they're a hard team to read. Last year they were one of our 2 wins. They have, that's a team with a future. Though. They have 2 non-seniors, or both of their 2 all-conference picks were a junior and a sophomore. So they've got
Okay,
some good
yeah.
young talent. They only have 1 senior starting, so they're young, but they got a good future. And I mean, they're winning games, so.
We're gonna take
Glenbard
this
South. Just
Yeah. Well,
watch your back on
Not
Monday.
shout out Glenbard
Not
South.
shout out Glenbard South.
shout out
Beware.
Tigers.
We're gonna have to cut their season short.
Yeah, that's the plan.
It's an unfortunate.
Someone's gotta-
Someone's got
someone's
to.
gotta
happen.
Yep.
Usually we end. You guys just want to go around, tell us your future plans.
I'm studying finance and economics at Indiana University.
I'll be studying exercise science and playing volleyball at Quincy University.
I'll be studying electrical engineering at University of Illinois.
Mr. Brennan, I'm sure he wishes to be in the room to hear that. He's a big U of I guy, Daniel.
Big
So
U of I
he's
guy.
wishing you the best of luck. I know it. Well, best of luck to all of you at your schools in the fall, but also on Monday nights.
Especially on Monday.
Yeah.
Thank
Thank
I could care less what you guys do in college. win that dang volleyball game.
Win that.
That's the plan. That's the plan.
You want to keep playing and practicing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you.
Thank you for having
you.
me.
Yeah, of
Oh,
course.
I got one final shout
Go
out.
for it.
Oh, okay.
We're speaking of volleyball, so I just got to shout out the base camp volleyball group. If you guys are watching, I know like Joe Badge, I know there's like tons of us, but
Volleyball.
hey, it's almost that time to get back out to base camp, play some beach volleyball. So shout out base camp volleyball group. You guys know who you are.
Hell yeah.
All right. Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
Tigers.